Question of the day: if doing more sets in the gym builds more muscle, how many sets do you actually need? One of the most cited studies we have on this topic is this 2016 study, linked below, from Brad Schoenfeld and company. So they did what's called a meta-analysis, where they looked at dozens of different resistance training studies, and they compiled all the data together by grouping people based on how many hard sets they did per muscle per week. So two big takeaways. First was people who did more weekly sets grew more muscle. But second was that you can get most of your gains with surprisingly few sets per week. We're talking less than 5 sets per week can get you most of your gains. So yes, someone doing more weekly sets will probably gain more muscle than someone doing less. But the gap between those two people is a lot smaller than most people think. A few caveats: most of the people in the studies were new lifters, so you can't just copy and paste these results to advanced lifters. And then also, the study doesn't give us a perfect number of sets to do per week to gain the perfect amount of muscle. It just shows us a trend that favors doing more volume if you want more muscle. So overall, you probably don't need to do 20 sets per muscle per week. If you're trying to maximize muscle gains, then somewhere in the 10 to 15 sets per week range probably makes sense. But that's per muscle, not per body. So you need 10 to 15 sets of biceps, 10 to 15 sets of triceps. Whatever it is you want to grow, you need 10